Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It is Manchester United, and they take on Real Madrid.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And coolly done in the end. Stoichkov. Oh, tremendous goal! A long way out, but took it on. A memorable finish.
Well, as you can see, this catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Bobby Moore. Pedri. Good-looking ball. Going to struggle to get it away properly. Not really the ideal clearance. And well positioned to clear. And a confident clearance. Oh, big chance. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
So back underway following the equaliser. Here's Eto'o. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. David Beckham. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Can they forge ahead? An amazing piece of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
Great opportunity. Just wanted to get it out of there. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Good piece of defending. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Pass chiselled nicely. Chance for Dembele. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, but just look at the space he has. He doesn't even have to jump. Of course it's a good finish, but the marking is woeful.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Van Nistelrooy. Now with Kout. Samuel Eto'o. And dealt with smartly. He read it quicker than anyone. Yapstam. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. And the flag does go up. Must have been close. Dembele. Bukayo Saka. Nicely timed tackle. Deflected out for a throw-in. Bobby Moore. On to Pedri. That'll be a United throw. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. This could square the game. And it's in! A goal for Manchester United, who find themselves now level.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Rafinha. Bukayo Saka. Can he deliver? And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? 10 minutes to go then. Stoichkov. Nice looking pass. This could level it. Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Substitution for Real Madrid. So back underway. This is extraordinary what we're witnessing here. At this late stage, Real Madrid doing everything in their power. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. It's Real Madrid, and they face Port Vale.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Close. And on to Alonso. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Rafinha. Chances on. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Eusebio. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Charlton. On to Kroos. Zinedine Zidane. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. This could be the equaliser. And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Dembele. Real find themselves in a position of menace, but really sticking to their task defensively. Bobby Charlton. And fed back to the goalkeeper. Toni Kroos. Bobby Charlton. On to Kroos. Eusebio. Oh, goodness gracious me! It's a special goal from miles out.
Well, as you can see, this is a great bit of skill. He hits it perfectly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant strike.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Rafinha. He's going forward well here. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? But quick thinking defensively. And danger averted by Stam. Zinedine Zidane. An impressive run. The clearance wasn't decisive. And a confident clearance. Toni Kroos. Alonso. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Lev Yashin. "20 minutes remaining. Carragher. Toni Kroos. Good technique displayed. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here.
Well, here you can see it again. He's gone for placement over power, and it's a brilliant finish.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Zinedine Zidane. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Your assessment?
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
It was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid taking on Chelsea.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Correct. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Great opportunity. Well, misfiring without any shadow of a doubt. Andrea Cambiaso. Kvaratskhelia. Cambiaso. Pirlo. Lampard with it. Here's Rush. Determined defending. Mateus Cunha. Measured pass intended for Dembele here. Dirk Kuyt. Andrea Pirlo. Lampard. Al-Owairan. He has teammates around him. Nicely cut out by Koeman. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Can he put them in front? Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Chelsea will get the throw in. Well, that throw-in didn't go to plan. And Real doing well to win it back. And buying them time. Kuyt. Well, so close in the end, and from such a long way out.
Yeah, you're right, Derek. From there, that was a really good effort.
Yapstam. And on to Beckham. Can he give them the lead? Oh, the challenge was spot on. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. David Beckham. Saka. Untidily played. And that's really well read. Bukayo Saka. Mateus Cunha. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
And into the last 30 minutes now. Well, they've given him too much space. And he's lost custody of the ball here. And he's in. Might finish now. Dembele. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Time for a change then. Well, he took care of it defensively. Bullet. Now with Saka. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. 5 minutes to go. Progress made by Chelsea, and at this late stage, a goal could be decisive. Nervy clearance. And a chance it is for Chelsea from the corner. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Argentina, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players, players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Teammates available. Beckham. They've given it away. Count. Now with Kimmich. An attack that had potential. Mateus Cunha. Now with Saka. Beckham. Dembele. Well, an attempt almost from a different postcode and not very far away.
Well, from that sort of range, that's a very decent effort.
Dias. Pirlo. Andrea Pirlo. Michael Owen. Count. Pirlo. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? High-quality defending. Rafinha. Oh, big chance. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half. Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. Making progress. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. Rafinha. And the flag has gone up.
Well, he has to work a lot harder to stay onside there. He didn't read the situation at all.
Beckham. Mateus Cunha. Possession ceded by the Merengues. Count. Al-Owairan. 30 minutes left for play. Owen. Rafinha. What can Real do from this position? And cleared away. David Beckham. And here's Cunha. Dembele. Chance for Dembele. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
And time for the change now. So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Now, let's see what they can do here. A fine use of the ball. Could reduce the deficit. Oh, there it is! A lifeline in this game. And what a finale we could be in for here.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Here it is now, a substitution. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Beckham. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. Rafinha. Away by Carvalho. And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
It was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid up against Manchester United.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Rafinha. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Jamal Musiala. David Beckham. In position. Musiala. Now with Park. And a strong tackle. And he's through here. Just wanted to get it out of there. Owen. Musiala. Owen with it. Lampard with it. And with that, the attack fizzles out. He's in with a chance. Can he convert? And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
So on they go again, and that really should shake up United. Can they find a response now? Just the challenge that was required. Played over the top towards Ousmane Dembele. Well, it could be on for him here. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, let's see this again. Look at the bend he gets on this. That struck so cleanly. What a good finish.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Alvarez. On to Musiala. Dumfries. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So into the second half, and no doubt about it, United really need to lift themselves. Lampard. Can they find a gap in the defence? And United have the corner. Now they can reorganise. And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Beckham. On the ball, Alessandro Nesta. Lampard. Nesta. Musiala. Frank Lampard. Lampard with it. Dumfries. Well, no danger now. A quarter of an hour remaining here. United might be able to cash in. Frank Lampard. And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
Time for a change then.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These Real fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
Time is against Manchester United, but it's not over for them. Michael Owen. Now with Maldini. Lampard. Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, as you can see, not much power, but great accuracy. He made that look so easy, didn't he?
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.